Well, howdy do, everybody, on this rainy, cold Saturday morning on the East Coast of the United States. We already have technical difficulties. My Elgato pedal decided it is not going to work this morning, so I am having to make do with my Elgato Stream Deck instead. Am I happy? No, I'm not. How is everybody else doing this morning? As I sarcastically give you a smile, because I'm freaking out inside. So, at any rate, here we are. It's been a hot Sunday since I've been here. Again, I've had a little complication with my face, and I had a little allergic reaction. If you're new to this channel, hello, my name is Catherine, and this is EleWebDev. And George is here. How you doing, George? Thanks for stopping by. There you are. Thanks so much. Thanks for the thumbs up. And why on God's green earth did I just lose my program window? Okay, it just disappeared. Okay. So if you're new here, or you're watching this stream later on and you're a newbie, yes, we just love to multitask, don't we, George? Yes, working and watching. So today's going to be a very interesting long show. Why? Because I have to vent. I've been trying to get my face to heal. I had cosmetic surgery, and I had a little irritation happen this week. I've tried to cover it up as best I could. So what happens when you have a precancerous place on your face? They're going to cut you from, well, they cut literally from here to here. And seems as though they didn't put the knot, you know, they had to, let's just not get graphic. But at any rate, to sew me up, they put interior dissolving stitches and then they put exterior stitches. And so the interior stitches that dissolve, they put the knot at the bottom. And it seems as though there was a foreign object that my body said, get out. We don't want you here. And I had an allergic reaction to everything else was fine except the knot, because there was a lot of foreign material that didn't dissolve fast enough for my body not to react. So I had to go to the dermatologist, and they had to check on this spot right here. So it's as healed as it can be. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm reading relayed message. You have Pixta greetings. He told me to say hi because he won't be able to make it. Thank you. Okay. Well, hopefully Pixta will watch the replay because it's going to get juicy, boys and girls. Oh, but yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we've got 2 people here already, and I got a thumbs up. Alrighty. So where do I begin, and where do I not lose my mind and try to stay sane? Because y'all, I made a video this week. Oh, but yes, I did. I made a video this week, and I didn't. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties in my ears too. I did not release the video. Oh, but I wanted to. Oh, but I wanted to. It was nothing but a vent session, because unfortunately, as we all know, sometimes when you vent, it falls upon deaf ears. So literally, y'all, I've had, what, a week? Less than a week to maintain some sense of normalcy. Just let's be a human being and not a raging lunatic. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's what my channel is all about. Elementor website development. Be nice. Be nice. You. Be nice. Okay, I'm going to try. You just... When it comes to web developers, you don't mess with the UI. You don't mess with a good thing. No, you don't. I'm pleading. Don't mess with a UI. It makes people crazy. It makes people crazy. And I'm one of them. Okay. I'm trying to be nice. So let's just... Oh, I can't use my pedal. I have to hit a button. Okay. So, all right, I'm just going to do something right now. We need pages, and I'm going to go in and new group. This is the only way you can do this in Chrome, is when you get your tabs that are colorized. tabs that are colorized are in blue. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do view and turn that off. Okay. So here we are. Be nice, be nice. Oh, girl, be nice. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know what's going to come up on the screen. All right. Okay, Ellie Cafe. Y'all, this. What is this? Oh, but help us all. What is this? Why did you have to change? Why did you have to change this? I don't. It makes no sense. Please give me thumbs up and say, this does not make sense. Because it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. This has no contrast. It is a sea of white in a whole entire page of white. Why? Because pages are by default white. Actually, they're transparent until you give them a color. But they're white. And this is white. And what happened to this? Why is this not red? And why is this going to be pink when I drop something on the page? What is this? I'm being nice. I really am. I'm just being sarcastically snarky. And that's my new thing now, to be sarcastically snarky. Why is it pink? Why is it not green or red or maroon or something that states it needs to be updated? What is this? Why is this pink? And why is it not the maroon red that we had once before? I don't know. I don't know because, okay, I'm all right. Okay, we're just going to move on because there's a lot of stuff I've got to cover today. And I wish that I had made notes for today. Oh, and if you hear squeaking, that's not me. That's the dog and her. Yes, that's her toy. That's her toy. Yes, I have a live studio audience. Okay, we already did that last week, and I have no notes for today. Y'all, I don't even know what has released in the past. Hold on, it doesn't work, girl. You got to go back here. I don't even know what is live and what new things we've got. So I have to go to Elementor changelog because I don't know. I've lost my mind and I can't spell when I'm mad. A change log. Okay, changelog of Elementor. We're just going to go. We're just going to have to go here just for a moment. Okay, I don't want pro, the repository. I just want to know what they updated in the past week because what was the actual 13? Changelog. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We've had an update because it's 12.1. Okay. New. All right. Let's just hit the right button because I'm all discombobulated. Can't use my feet today. All right. Here we are. Okay. Yes. So George and I have been having a conversation. Oops, let me move this over a little bit. Yes, George, I did see your email, and yes, I got it, and sure thing. We will just wait. I actually found code somewhere else this morning, and did I take a screen capture? I saved it in a notes. Hold on. Excuse me just a moment while I look for this note, because I mess up my screen. And I got to go find it. Elementor override. Here it is. And since we're on this topic, because this is a hot topic, y'all. This is one that is very rooted in me, that's made me crazy all week long, which is the UI that is messed up. So I'm just going to do this real quick. We're going to go. Okay, that's not me. I do not have gastrointestinal problems right now. That's the dog and her squeaky toy. So I'm just making that clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to here and we're going to go to plugins. Yes, we are. We're just going to play right now. Play with the insanity. We're going to add new and we're going to add the Code Snippets plugin. Because don't we all want to? Code Snippets. There it is. Okay, we're going to install it and we're going to add this code because I found it on the internet. It could blow everything up, but I don't know. Code Snippets will let you know before it blows up your site. It's going to say it don't work. All right, we've activated Code Snippets. Now, here's the problem with Code Snippets. You can't use CSS. You have to upgrade to the Pro version. I could be wrong in that. I could be wrong. But, yeah. So, at any rate, I'm going to copy this code. Hold on just a second. Let me just do this. Nope, don't want that. Okay, and I want... Nope. Oh, no, no, no. Go back to here. Oh, help us all. All right, that's what I want. Okay, let me just drag this over. Okay, so I found this on the internet. Now, actually, it was in the Facebook group. And so I'm just going to add this code and see what happens. I'm just going to see what happens. Oops, hey, I don't want that to happen. So there's the code. Look in the Facebook group if you want to find this. We're just going to see if it works, because I'm all about overriding the whiteness of be nice, girl. Don't use words you don't want to say you're sorry for. It's a hot topic with me, and I'm just letting you know. All right, change UI panel. Oh, here it is. Okay, there it is. Add action, blah, blah, blah. Background important. Okay, so this code right here, let me just, 94003C is the red maroon color, if you're just wanting to know. And run everywhere, and it's on. Okay, so we're just going to duplicate. Can we duplicate this one? No, you can't. Okay, go back to all snippets. Can you duplicate? Clone, excuse me. Yes, that I want to do. I want to clone this. And I want to just turn this one off and turn the blue one on. And I want to edit it. And I actually want to delete this code. All right, and then I'm going to grab this code right here in this thing I got. Oh, please, make it work. I don't know what it's going to look like, so we're just going to see what happens. Woo! All right, so add action, Elementor after Q, customize Elementor styles, function, style, and la 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 la. There it is. Okay, run everywhere. Is that where I'm supposed to run it? Run it once. Run only on the front end. Run in administration. Just we're going to run it everywhere, baby. And we're going to save those changes, and we're going to hit save. And then we're going to go back to all our snippets and change Widget Panel UI. Override. Everything else is off. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to see what happens when we go here and hit a hard refresh, which is Command, Shift, R as in reload, or Control Shift R as in reload on Windows. I don't know what's going to look like. I don't know. Look, at least we have a template to work with. Okay. Now, please tell me I have y'all, I've been at it all week trying to override the colors. Ha 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 ha. But I saved them. I saved the colors. Yes, I did. All right. I saved the colors. All right. Here we go. We're going to go back to the snippets. And if y'all want this, you're going to have to wait till after the replay. This live is over, and I will drop the code in, and you can do this on your own too. All right. So we're going to edit. Okay, we're going to edit. Yes, we are. Okay, we don't want antique white. We want the panel content wrapper is this color. Search area. Okay, the panel. Okay, right here. This is what we want to change. We want E7, E9, EC. Okay, anything that says antique white is what we're going to do with it. We're going to replace that color. Y'all, I could do a copy and paste, but, you know, I'm just not in a place of mental fortitude that I can actually do that right now at this moment, so I'm just going to do that. Anything else say antique white? No. Okay, so we're going to save this, save the changes, and then we're going to go back to the home page, and we're going to do a Command Shift R, hard reload. We're getting there, boys and girls. We're getting there. Okay, so now what I want to make, okay, then there is the elementor-panel, elementor-element background color. So we're going to have to add another one. Yes, we are. All right. Okay, hold on. Content wrapper. All right. Separator, dimension label, green. Okay, so everything's good. I'm just going to add a class. Yes, I am. I'm going to add dot elementor. Y'all, if this works, elementor panel. I will share the code with you, I promise. Elementor panel. Elementor. Don't you know that I looked all week. Dot element. Elementor-element. Yes, element. I can't think and type at the same time. Element. Yes. Do this. And then we're going to say background color. Background. Ground. I'm so excited I can't spell. Background color. Hold on. Let me hit. Oops. Go up. Nope. Go down. Hey. Thank you. Tab. Okay. Background color. Colon. White. F. And we're going to save those changes, and we're going to see if the background of the buttons, the widget buttons, change. Oh, baby, work for mama. Here we go. It didn't work. Did I spell something wrong? Because, girl, that's just the story of my life. Elementor-element. Oh, I didn't. There it is. Comma. That should be a period. And now it will work when you hit save. See, that's the story of a coder. Make sure it's spelled and all syntax is correct. Okay, I hit save. Now we're going to go back to the home page and we're going to hit Command-Shift-R. Yes, if you're just joining us, I lost somebody. There's the button. Oh! Okay, now, how now, brown cow? I mean, it looks a little hideous, but at least there's contrast and I can see buttons. I don't like the borders. We can change that. Yes, we can. All right, we're going to change the borders. Where are they? Top border, black, gray. Where's the border? Okay, we're going to do this. Content wrapper. We're just going to try this. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. Save that, and let's just see what happens. I don't know what that's attached to. I mean, I could sit there and read it real hard, but we're just going to hit a hard refresh, and I'm thinking that's the border around the... Yes, it is. Whew, okay. Excellent. All right. Again, if you really like this, I will share it in the final code that we get it. Okay, I want Elementor to be back the way it was. Okay, so that is Elementor panel header, and the 9... All right. Y'all, I'm sweating. Because it's cold outside. I got 3 layers of clothes on, and I turned the heater on. And this room traps heat, and I'm sweating already. Okay. All right, Elementor element. So I want the Elementor panel header. Is that in here? Oh, but it is not. So we're going to put it in there. Okay, so we're going to hit return and give us a little bit of space. And we're going to, if you're just joining us, I am overriding the Elementor UI panel. Why? Because you don't mess with me in my UI panel in Elementor, and I'm just doing an override. Okay, here we go. Do they have more than... Yes, they do. All right, so I'm going to do Elementor panel. Play along with me if you would like to. Panel. And then hashtag Elementor panel header. Yes, okay. Elementor panel header. Yes. And then we're going to write the code, and we're going to put tab in there, and we're going to say background color, colon, boop, and that color is 94003C, semicolon, period, space, header, yes. It's typed right. Okay, so we're going to hit Save Changes, And George, you're the sweet soul that's staying along with me, and I appreciate that. Because somebody else was here and they didn't care. If you don't care about your Elementor UI widget panel, I care. So we've saved, we're going to hit home. All right, and I'm going to hit a hard refresh. Elementor here, black should be red now. Oh, but that just makes me feel so good. Oh. All right. I promise I will write that code. All right, so now if I drop a container on the page, look, 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 it's green down here. It's green. It's green. Green means go. Yes, it does. It means save that page. All right, so if you want this code, I will give it to you after the show is over. All right, so there's so much to get into. Oh, see here, y'all, I did a mega menu right here. I was testing. Yes. So we'll just do a mega menu. We'll play with the mega menu right now. I'm going to end it there. That's just for your entire UI. Yeah. We're in, okay, move on, girl. Edit that header. Save the page and let's move on. But that was a ramble of intense proportions that I did in that video I did not release. Okay. What is this? Okay, this is the right click, edit the, we're in the mega menu, boys and girls. Yes, we are. So we got coffees. All right. Did I have to override? Yes, I did. I had to override the link. Okay, hold on. All right, let me hit update and let me just go back and preview the page with the eyeball down here. Oops, wrong page. The eyeball. There I am, the eyeball. So I'm going to hit that. It's going to open in a new tab. But I got to hit preview. Okay, because we're in a template part. Holy mother of God, what is this? Is this a known bug, y'all? Is this a known bug that let me just hit hard refresh. Okay, hold on just a second. Let's go back to Elementor. This may not fix it. Tools. Regenerate the CSS and save the changes. Why I hit that button, I don't know. And so, wrong page. There we are. Hit a hard refresh. Does that fix that problem? Yes, it does. Okay. Did you make note, boys and girls? What did I just do? I went back to the tools. I hit regenerate. I hit the save changes. You probably don't have to hit that button. And then I went back to the page and then all is well. Okay. So let me just show you something. Okay. So notice that can you see my pointer? Yes. There's a clicky-do finger on that one, but there's not one on that one. So I did an override. Oh, but yes, I did. I think I went to advanced. And I came down here to custom CSS. Oh, but no, I didn't. Content. Coffees. Did I do it on the actual thing? Did I do it here? Y'all, I know that I overwrote it because the link was not working to my satisfaction. Nope, it's not there either. Is it on the advanced? Because I did something somewhere. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, we're just going to have to go back into, if you're just joining us, welcome to EleWebDev. We're working with the mega menu. Okay, I'm lost. Help me help you. Right click, edit the mega menu. Go back to the content, coffees. There is oh, I know what I did. Where's the mega menu? Where's the actual content? There it is. Inspect. Okay, but Elementor image, box image. All right, so where's the content? Give me the content. There it is. Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. That's where I put the links. I put the link on the image, and I put the link on the title. No, I put it on the Image box. Okay, let's just recollect ourselves. This is an image box widget that I dropped in. And I put the link to go to whatever page I wanted to go to. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to remove that link. Okay. And save the page. Update. And so if I go back to not the image box, but the actual drop-down menu, because I think I put grilled cheese. It's a blog post. Okay. And I hit update. I don't think the link worked to my satisfaction. So, yeah, hold on. Let me turn off the nerd panel. Yeah, it doesn't work. The link doesn't work. It does not work. So that's why I went into the image box and made the link. And the link will link itself to the image and what? So that doesn't work, boys and girls. George, if you're listening, see if you can recreate that. The actual menu item link does not work. Drop down click on the menu item to edit its drop down content. SSID. Okay, so links don't work. The title is coffee. That's not what I want. I don't want that coffee to go to the link. Coffees, right. That's not what I want to have happen. Don't want the grilled cheese. Whatever blog post. So, what have we learned? That when you make a mega menu, you have to make the mega menu item itself the link. Of course. You know, I'm just all upset and I can't think straight. So, yes, I want this to be grilled cheese. And there it is, the blog post called grilled cheese. We're going to a soup thing and it's wrong. So, yeah, I added an image box widget for that. Let me just change this to, and look. Who can see that pink? Who can see that pink? Nope. Somebody with color blindness will never see that pink, and I can just barely see it. My father was colorblind, and pink, it might as well not even existed. He put on pink shirts all the time. And he couldn't, we had, Dad, you're wearing a pink shirt again. I thought it was white. Yep. So come on. Accessibility is not working for the pink. I'm sorry. That's another grilled cheese. Okay. And we're going to hit update. Sorry. It's just one of those things that does not work with me. Okay, let's make that text a little bit smaller. Style, image, content, text, title. Where is it? Color, typography. There it is. Size, pixels. We'll go EM, rem, 1. There we go. And let's make it a little bit bolder, shall we? Yes, there we go. And let's hit update. And let's make sure that works. I could change that image, but I'm not going to because I don't have a picture of a grilled cheese sandwich. All right, so here we are, coffees, grilled cheese. So when I hit this, it should go to the blog post. Yep, there's the grilled cheese. Oh, I do have a picture. What is that? It's obviously something I was working on. All right, so let's go change the grilled cheese image. Okay, so we're going to right-click, edit image box. Content, yes. Uh-oh. We need to change that because the text isn't there. Hold on just a moment while I do some nerd stuff. All right. The text that is there. Nope, not the dynamic switcher. Wait. Is it after? Okay, we need to make that. Okay, that is the Elementor control media to Elementor control dynamic switcher wrapper is black and it needs to be gray. Okay, excuse me just a moment while I write this down, because that needs to be overridden. Okay, Elementor dash control, and I think that was one of those things that was in there. Dynamic switcher wrapper, ITCHER dash wrapper. Yep. We're just going to have to put the pause button here just for a second, because I need to make sure that is in one of the snippets. Change widget UI. I thought I saw that, but it's not in there. No, it's not, but it's going to be in there now because I'm going to add it. Was it a class or a... Oops, come back here. It is a class, all right? I'm telling you, y'all. I will give this to you. Elementor control dynamic switcher wrapper. Elementor control dynamic switcher. No, I'm not a wrapper, W-R-A-P-P-E-R. I have been on a keyboard since I was 11 years old. Have I ever learned to type? No, my brain doesn't work that way. Background color. Let's gonna go, okay, F, C. Yeah, let's just do it this. CC, CC, CC. Boop. Okay, and we'll hit save, and let's see if that changes it. And we'll go back home, and we're gonna close this, and then we're gonna hit a hard refresh. Let's see if that changed. Okay, so click. No, it didn't. All right. Well, we know what that is. I'll just have to fix that later. There's the grilled cheese sandwich. There we go. Okay. Update. But it's not as big as the rest of the images because the image is not the same size as the soup picture. That's all right. Can we just like make it bigger? There we go. You make it 100% and then everything's happy day. Let's go 99. Yeah, that's fine. 98. Update. Okay. So if we go to here and go back and we hover over coffees and we get a grilled cheese sandwich instead, it goes to the grilled cheese. Okay. Yep, that works with me. Alrighty, so that is the mega menu that I am playing with today. I used an image box because otherwise, you know, you just got regular items in here. Link, link, link. So I added an image box that had images on it. So that's that. All right, so let's go back to the change log. Here it is. Okay. No, let us not do this. Let's just not linger on this. And optimized for accessibility. Are you kidding me? Pink is not accessible to colorblind people. I will honk that horn all day long because my father was colorblind and he sold cars. Okay, so this, I'm going to, let's just cover this one too. The editor top bar, don't use it. We'll go over it right now, but until it is ready, it's an alpha. It is A for absent of working. But let's just go look at it. I'm going to say don't use it, don't bother. Don't bother to use it because it doesn't work. And I'll show you why it doesn't work. All right, so let's go to Elementor. And settings, features, yes, go to features. And the editor top bar, it is inactive. I suggest you keep it as inactive until they make it work properly. And we go down and we hit save changes. Am I snarky? Yes, I am. Elementor, you made me this way. Ugh. Intellectual minds would say, oh, but no, Catherine, they didn't do it. You are having a reaction to what they've done, and you can't handle it. And that would be a true statement. And a lot of people can't handle it. All right, so where am I going? Oh, I'm going back here to pages. And I'm going to hit a hard refresh because I just turned on a feature that needs to cancel and update the page. And then a hard refresh. Okay. So, should I do this? Should I do this? Boys and girls, should I do this? Oh, I'm probably going to get in trouble, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yes, I am. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. I'm going to do it. Warning, this is my opinion and my opinion only. I'm about to get myself in trouble. Oh, hold on. Oh, really? This is just... Hold on. I'm coming back. George, you better pay attention. Tell me to not do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right. Let me see if I can find the right one. Oh, is this it? No. Okay, I got to find the good one. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because it needs to be a thing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what are you looking at? You are looking at a split screen of Elementor and another page builder. And I just want you to see some very odd similarities. Very odd similarities. Okay, let me turn something off. Let me turn something on. Okay. All right. I get my arrow and get my square ready. Okay. So, some of you may or may not know what this is right here. Its name, since this is the EleWebDev channel, I will not say its name. But there is an alternative to Elementor out there, and that is its logo. Okay? And so there are just some similarities, and this is a side-by-side screen comparison of Elementor and the other page builder, and it oddly looks similar. Yes, it does. So here we go. Let's just show you the things that look similar. Here's the save button. Our button is a little bit bigger, and it is here. You know, obvious. Then we've got the preview button, and that's right there. And our preview button is right there. I'm not sure what these buttons do. Oh, and by the way, I made the screen capture because I own a copy of this other page builder. Yes, I do. So I did a screen comparison because when I opened this with the admin bar, I said, this looks like something. So I'm having flashbacks to something. So, but at any rate, let me turn on the square. Our responsive buttons are here. Their responsive buttons are here. And then to add a widget to the page, they have a plus sign. And look, we have a plus sign too. I don't know what these buttons do over here. And then there's the logo and the logo. So yeah, and then they have a contrasty buttons. You can see the contrast in their buttons, but alas, we cannot see contrast in our buttons. Why is that? Now I've made it work because I overrode it with the snippets. But isn't it very odd that things are just looking very similar? Okay, we'll get that off the screen. But I just wanted to make a point to you, boys and girls, that, yeah, that's what's happening. That is what's happening. Oops, wrong screen. I just wanted to show you that. So first of all, the header settings. Well, this wasn't working the other day. They must have updated that in the 0.01 version. And y'all, this needs to go away. This right here needs to go away because clients are going to hit that, and we're all going to have a heartache and because clients are going to hit that convert. Oh, what do I need to convert something. Okay. And they don't know what they're going to do. Boys and girls, let me just tell you, that doesn't need to be there. People have been screaming how to turn that off. And that doesn't need to be there at all, period. Amen. Let me get to that off the screen. Turn it off. So the header settings, we don't need to convert it to a container. The title, the status is published. Okay, the style, the margin, the padding of the header. What header? The header settings. See, this is what I don't understand. What header are we talking about? Are we talking about the template part? Are we now look in the template part? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to tell you this. Several days ago, this button wasn't working. Mega menu. Mega menu. Okay, I want to know where that name, mega menu, is coming from. Okay, so let's go back into the templates. Let me go Elementor, templates, theme. Well, let's go into the theme builder and open it in a new tab. And let's make it pink. New group, pink, because this is how my brain works. Okay, go here. There's mega menu. Okay, so yes, when you name your template parts, it grabs the name in the admin bar and puts it right there. So it's going to be helpful, unfortunately now, for you to name your template parts, something you can read, because that will signify this. Okay, so hold on just a second. All right, stop the presses. If I go back to here, and let's just, give me any page. Any page will do. Okay, we'll edit with Elementor. The Pages tab, the About page. Okay, I don't know what's going to be here. Oh, nothing. Okay, so this lets me know that I am on the About page. Okay, so I'm going to see what happens when I hit Edit Header. Okay, we're in the header. Okay, yes, because the mega menu is only on the home page. Yes, that is a true statement. Okay, so if I am editing, okay, that's the menu. Okay, so I'm just checking the validity of the admin bar and the settings. We don't need to convert it because it is already a container. Yes, it is. So here's what we need. We don't need to convert it to a container. Why, boys and girls? Because it already is a container. So that is irrelevant. I love that word, irrelevant. So yeah. Yeah, that needs to go away very quickly. So we can go to what it looks on tablet and there, that works But I'm telling you, this button didn't work a couple weeks ago. All right, so if I hit preview changes, okay, that's what doesn't work. Let's look at the structure. Okay, that just opens your inspector panel. I call it navigator, because I call it the inspector because you have to hit Command I on your keyboard, Command or Control I, to make that come on and off. And what is this? Site settings. Okay, that just opens your site settings. Okay, and then add an element to the page, which we can't do which is a very good feature, because it hides it, because when this is active, you can't add something when you're in the settings, which then, then you can add an element. Okay, got it. The Finder. Okay. The Finder is Command E as in Elementor. Command E turns the Finder on. It doesn't turn it on and off. Can you hit it again and make it go away? Yeah, it's a toggle here when you need to search for something. But to let you know, there is a keyboard shortcut, Command or Control E. That opens the Finder. Okay, and what is this? Help. That probably takes you to Elementor's Academy website. All right, and then publish, and the drop down here is save as template. Okay, so that means we're going to save the entire page as a template. Okay, that's good to know, but why did you make a great big huge pink button for that? And so if you just wanted to save a section as a template, you click on the section, right click, and choose Save as Template, and you give it a name. So now we've added this button to Save as Template. Now, to go back and turn off the edit top menu bar, yep, we're going to turn that off and go down to the bottom and save those changes. And then we'll go back to the home page, and we're going to hit a hard refresh to get rid of this bar I don't like. And we're going to have to get used to it, because, just to know that you can turn it on and off is great. So everything still works, pointer here, all down here, all this stuff is still working and still works. So yeah, if you wanted to save the page as a template, then you still have Save as Template display, and your display conditions right down here in the little drop down. So everything still works. It just is not pretty. Move on, girl, move on. Yes, let's not irritate people. And yep, we've got new comments. Okay, I've missed the comments because they got stuck. I will convert this code to a plugin and send it to the repo so it always exists. Thank you, George. Thank you, George. All right. Darn Elementor is catching. Yeah, they thought people would think it's cool and futuristic, but let me tell you something. And I'm just going to go full screen on this one. When you change, people don't like change. People don't like change. They don't. It takes a really strong soul to just have a compromise. But when you change the UI and colors, it really is a mental and emotional traumatic event. It is. I mean, you just, and for some people, they can't handle it and they leave your product. They do. They do. They leave your product because you have caused them probably mental, emotional, and financial pain, because now all of their websites broke and they don't like it. So they will go to another product. I'm just saying. We already had a mass exodus. You change a UI and people lose their minds. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm going to stick with you, but I am not a happy customer. I'm just saying, I'm not happy. You want to save yourself? Come make your UI. Bring this back to this right here. And I'm going to help some people, because I'm going to drop the code in the chat, and you put the Code Snippets in there, and you can have something that looks like this with a green button like it used to be. So, yes, I will share that freely with everybody. So we're almost at the top of the hour. There was something on my phone that I saw that somebody had dropped in Facebook today that I wanted to see if I could create. All right, here it is. All right. George he says he wants to ask a dumb Elementor question. You can't find it. Okay, George, let me see if I can help you here today. I'm all about helping people. All right, so let me take this picture and share it to myself right there and go. And we're going to see if we can do this live on the, oh, I don't have air. I'll be with you in just a second, George. I did not turn on. Oh, it is on. It is on. AirDrop is on. But it's waiting. Everything's working. Okay, we're just going to have to do it from my screen. No item selected. Oh, stop. Stop the madness. I'm coming to you, George. I promise I'm coming to you. One photo selected. AirDrop. Send it. It's stuck. Nothing works today. Okay. I'm using the social icon widget, and I have changed the background color or the icon, but I don't remember how to change the color on hover. Okay, let's help George out. Okay, just a second. Let me turn off my pointer. Let's turn off AirDrop. Okay, so what are we talking about? The social icon widgets. Social icon widgets. Okay, here we go. We're going to drag and drop that on there. Okay. So we're going to go to Style, and we're going to say not the official color, but the custom color. And let's say it's always the secondary color because I always get it wrong. And let's say teal. See, I always get it wrong. We're going to make that white, and we're going to make the primary color teal. Okay. So I'm going to hover over it, and good question. Icon hover. It's right down below. Hover animation. Icon hover. Okay, so you want the background. That's what you're asking. Changing the hover, the color of the icon. I have changed the background color or the icon, but I don't remember how to change the color on hover, meaning the background color on hover. Okay, so let's just have fun with this. We're going to say, I did it wrong. Okay, we're going to say this, and we're going to say this. Okay, secondary color. So it's the secondary color. Icon cover. Okay, yes. Let me make this just obvious. There we go. Yes. There we go. You're not an idiot. Sometimes Elementor just makes us so crazy that we can't think straight when they change the Widget Panel UI. Am I going to beat that drum until I bleed? Yes. You're welcome, George. You're welcome. Oh, yes. Okay. So here's this thing that I can't get sent to my phone. It won't go. My Elgato pedal has broken today. The light won't come on. I think it's the cord, and I'm going to have to add a new cord. Okay, stop the presses. Okay. All right. So somebody wants to know how I can flex this. I have a vertical column. Okay, so let's put a column in there. Where's the home page? About. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's vertical. That's a vertical column. All right, let's get rid of this one. Okay. This person states, how do I flex this? I have a vertical column. Okay, I just put a vertical column in there. I would like to set the content to align to the top. Okay, this person has two widgets. So I'm going to put, oh, God help us all. I'm using the bar. All right, so let's say, what do we want to use? Let's just do buttons because They didn't specify as to which kind of widget they were using. Okay? And then they have a bunch of space, and then they have a widget that's at the bottom. Okay, and this person said, is that possible? And yes, if yes, how do I do that? Okay. So they want another third button in here, so I'm going to add a third button. And you're talking to me, George. Okay. Yeah, the pink is making me insane. It's making me insane too. Just make it your regular red color, because that's what I like. With white text, you would see that very well. All right, so they have 3 widgets in here, but they want space in between using Flexbox. As in, like, I think what they're trying to do is they're going to the container, and they're probably putting a min height on here. Let's just give it 300 pixels just to be fancy. 310, I don't want to change it. Okay, and then they want this item to be at the bottom. That's what they want. So let's go to Advanced. And let's go to Grow. Flex Grow. I'm just playing. See, I've totally forgotten what Flex Grow means. Okay. Position default, absolute fixed. Nope, we don't want to mess with that. So if okay, hold on. Let's just do this. Let's just edit the container. And background type, let's make the color this color. There. So this person wants this button at the bottom, but they want space between the second and the third item. Now, what I would do is which people are going to scream about, is I would put a spacer in there. And then I would just do this number right here. But there's got to be a way. And I'm sure with the grow, or instead of a spacer, we just, right click and edit this button and go to Advanced and, put the margin at the top of like, oopsie, hey, not all the way around. Back off. 50 pixels, let's go 150 pixels, I mean, you can do it that way, but I know, okay, so here comes a blonde-headed girl moment. I don't know how Flex Grow works. I did it one time. Oops, I deleted that. But I don't know how Flex Grow works. So I'm going to have a blonde moment, and I'm just going to go Flexbox Grow. How does that work? And always we need to go to CSS Tricks because they have the most wonderful. Okay, here we go. But it seems to do it left to right. But if we are, okay, Flex Grow. How did they do that? Flex Grow 2. You have to set each item with a number. You can't just arbitrarily give one item a number. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to come in here and we're going to right click and edit the button, and we're going to go to Style. No, Advanced. And we're going to say Size, Custom, Flex Grow 1, Flex Shrink 1. I think we're close to something, boys and girls. All right, so if I right click on this one and go to Advanced and say Size. Okay, And if I come here to this last button, I see where we're going, boys and girls. Yes, we are. If we go to the Size and I make this one 2, nope. How about 3? Nope. How about 4? Something about this is not working, boys and girls. Flex, shrink. 2. 4. Something is not working. All right, what would happen if I did the following? What? Okay, hold on. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, so let's go here to this button and go back to grow. Up, come back. And put it to nothing. Okay, there's that. And let's just delete that. Okay, so what I want is this one, the middle one, to go to size. Nope. We want 4. Let's go 5. Ooh, see, boys and girls, we are making it work. By 9. See, the higher number you make it, I don't even know what that means. 10, 11, 12. There's your spacing right there. I don't know what it's attached to. Pixels, percentages. I have no idea. So yeah, there's that. We have just fixed that. All right, let's just go back to 10. I think 10 was 0. So it's flex grow. That is flex grow. First of all, each item has to have a number on it. 1 is perfectly fine. What if I turned off the flex grow? Bang, there's our problem. Yep, my throat. Y'all, I'm just talking in a rage and my throat is going away. Hey, I got 6 people. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. So we are playing with Flex Grow right now. I was on my phone and someone had written something in the Facebook group, Elementor's Facebook group, they wanted 2 widgets at the top and 1 widget forced to the bottom, and they wanted to know how to do that. I couldn't answer the question, but I knew it had something to do with Flex Grow, and so I just did that Flex Grow on the live show, live and in person. I made Flex Grow work. So if you wanted the 2 items down at the bottom, okay, so I need to click on the first one. So if you do want padding, you turn on and give it 1. This one has a 1, and that one has a 1. So if I wanted 2 buttons at the bottom, I would have to come back into this button, turn it off, but actually turn it on and give this a 1, and then give this one a 10. So if I wanted 2 buttons at the bottom, 2 buttons, oops, come back here. I would give this a 10. Push those 2 buttons at the bottom. So it is Flex Grow, boys and girls, and I think I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that one. I may have already done that. Hold on just a second. Let me just look. Let me just look to see. Oops, let me pull this over here. And I can't see it, but we'll save that for a later time. But yeah, Flex Grow. Flex Grow is your friend. It's scary, and you don't know what it means, but we just have done Flex Grow. So if I go back to 1, they're all centered. They're growing to center themselves. So all you have to do, give it a number, and then play with the numbers to make them grow or shrink to one left side or right side, or yep. That's how you do it. Lovely, lovely. I'm losing subscribers or watchers, viewers. But at any rate, Flex Grow. So I helped somebody out, and I'm just going to have to go back, which I know I can't. There's no way I can. I didn't save their name. I just did a screen capture to keep them anonymous. Is there anything else that I did a screen capture this week? Let's see, what is this? Loop carousel widget. I'm not going to go into that. That's just too hard. Oh, somebody had a problem with the videos. They had a problem with videos. All right, let's give the videos a try, because that might be a problemo. I need to add a widget. I'm using the new admin bar. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I probably won't use it because I'm used to, did they put 3 videos in the same section? That's what I want to know. Nope, they're just one on top of each other. All right, so let's do that. All right, so I'm going to duplicate. Okay, so all these videos are great, big, huge, and they fill 100% of the space. So that person was having a problem with, they're having black bars show up on the left and right of the video. Okay, what did they say? Oh, I just took a picture of it. Okay, I did a screen capture. All right, so what if we wanted these images not to fill the width, because width and height are a thing. So start time, YouTube, autoplay. There's a size, there is a size, you know, ratio, link, start time, end time, autoplay, mute, player controls, modest spraying, privacy mode. Okay, lazy load, image overlay. Okay, play icon, icon box. There's nothing that, well, let's go to style. There we go, 16 by 9. Let's go 1 to 1. And it probably is not working. Wait, did I do the last one? Nope. Oh, wait, there it is. Choose your video. It is 1 to 1. Okay, hold on. Change this back to 16 by 9. All right, so I'm just going to be silly in this container, and I'm going to, the width is boxed, and I'm just going to do this. There we go. I make the width smaller so that those videos are smaller. And then I'm going to come in, but they were having black boxes because they may have changed and monkeyed with the width of, okay, let's put this back to the default, which was 1140. Okay, right. So let me just right click, edit the video. I'm going to go to advanced. See, I'm trying to recreate this because padding on the left and right. Let's go padding on the left and right. I'm going to put 200 and 200. Nope, I'm still getting, they were having black bars. This was weird. All right, so what if, I'm just curious, I'm going to edit, see, I'm trying to recreate what I see. If I go to advanced and I say, let's go to the style, background, I'm just curious, color, nope, that is the entire background of, there it is, of the container. Okay. So what if I make the background color, nope, that is the container. That's not what I wanted. Let's reset that. Boop. Yeah, I don't know what that problem was. The black boxes. Right click, edit the video. Is there no way, oh, there's the background. Color. There it is. There it is. They had the background color on the item. Why? I don't know. But if you turn the color off of the background of the video, you won't have those black bars. Interesting. Okay. So let's just reset that. So that's obviously what that person did. They didn't know that they had set a background color to the video itself. Because if you don't have a background color and it's just going to be transparent. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, right click, edit video, and let's take those sides off. And the sides off. So if it was me, I would come into the actual container that contains them all. And I would go to the layout and I would change the width of the entire container. If that's all you want to show. So that you can at least get them on the page in a normal fashion. And then I would come in here and edit the video and I would go to the margin on the bottom and say, I don't know, 40. And then would right click and copy and then I would paste. Oh, not paste, paste style. Paste the style, please, there. So that you would have, and then just move on to your next section. Because even if I come here and edit the video and I go to advanced and go to background and I go to background type, oops, there it was, and I say secondary. See, you're not going to see it. It's when you add the padding. So if I come in here and I just monkey with the padding, padding, on the left and the right, that's where you get your border. It's not a border, it's just the background, and the video padding background black is the problem. Yep. I'm just trying to recreate. That person had a problem, and I'm trying to see how to recreate that and what might have been the problem. So yeah, that's how I would do it. Just make sure you don't have a background color to the video. And everything will be OBKB. Yes, OBKB. All right, we did the flex grow. Let me just turn that back on again. Let me turn this one back because the person wanted the size custom. Oops, turned it off, 10. That's how you get one. This is Flexbox, to get one button and move two other buttons below. You have to give each item a flex grow number. One, both of these two have a 1 and this one has a 10. What does 10 mean? I don't know. But you can play with the size of the flex grow. I'm just going to be cute and put 20 in there. It makes the button closer to the thing. Is it a defined? I don't even know. How do I save the page? See, I'm used to coming down here to the bottom and it's not because I turned on this admin bar. Okay, so I'm going to save the pages, save the page, and then I'm going to go to, what does it look like on tablet? It saves its space accordingly to each size. That's cool. That's good to know. Very good to know. So if you're looking to move your stuff from one place to another, you can do it with the custom size of the grow shrink. And that's how you do that. So let's go back to the change log. Oops, I lost it. There it is. Okay. Added vertical alignment. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Let me just go to this one. Edit the page. Okay. Yes, save the changes. Okay. So let's go and let's put a container and let's go back to the widgets. This is a page that doesn't have the widgets, the admin bar on. So that's why things look different. And if you're wondering, how did you get all your stuff? If you're just joining me, how did you get your Elementor to go back to the way it was? Well, I will share after this live is over. First of all, you need let me go to plugins. You need to go and download the Code Snippets free plugin from the WordPress repository library. And then after this show is over, I will, in the description of this video, I will drop the code for you to make your Elementor go back. See, this is the way it is now, and this is the way you want it, the way it was before people lost their minds, and make it go back to have a green button. I will drop the code in the description below this video after it's over, and you too can make your Elementor widget UI panel look the way it was. So we're going to go and we're going to drop the icon list. Is it the icon list? I think it's the icon list. That when you, the style, the icon. Now we have the ability to align the items. Okay, let's change the size of the icon. We've had some new changes to, you got to go back to content and you got to go here. Nope, you got to go to style. See, they changed things all around. Icon, can you please open? Is it not working? Something's broken. Here it is. Okay, let's just make the icons just great big huge. We now have vertical alignment and positioning now with our icons, so that we can have the center, we can have it to the right, to the left. This is new. We can have it to the top, the middle, and the bottom, but since it's so great big huge, let's go back down to a normal size of icon to like 20, and then let's just make our text great big huge. Let's make our text size great big huge. So yeah, so we go back to the icon and we say we want it centered, but we want it in the center there, or we want it at the bottom, or we want it on the top. See, now we can control this. The top is a little wonky, but we can actually override it. Hey, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Yes, it is. If we go to the center and we center this back to 0, we now have finite control with our icon. Yep, and if we don't want that, then I can go back to here. Yes, we now have control, finite control with our icons in the list widget. Oh, happy day. But if we want to move this, we can move that too. And if we make our icons bigger, see, if you make your icon the height of the widget, hold on, let's go back to center. Oh, not that center. See, now you've adjusted it too far. Go back to 0. So yeah, we do have finite control, but if you make your icon as big as the text, then why do you need to go any top or bottom? Because you can make it left and right, top and bottom. So yes, we have finite control. That's a beautiful thing. I'm sure that makes everybody happy. Makes me happy, instead of having to do CSS overrides. Okay, vertical alignment, that was what I was talking about right there. Adjusting the increment EM rim when using scrubbing functionality. Okay, let's go take a look at that. Where were we? We were here. Okay, let's go M. Do we have scrubbing capability? No, we don't, because that is a scrubbing bar. All right. So let's go padding. I think padding. Yep, here we go. EM. Ah, see, now we have finite control. Very good. That's what we have. We have the point system, 3.1. So that is a beautiful thing. That's new. Oops, wrong one. Added viewport width unit to margin and padding in column, section, and container elements. That's new. Didn't know that was a thing. So if we go padding. Woo, hey, look out. That's, that'll get you Just a little goes a long way because it is the viewport width. So yes, good to know. We can add padding. That may have been there already, but I don't. Okay, tweak. Added additional size units for icons, social icons. Additional size units for icons in social icons widget. What do you mean additional size? Oh, additional size units like EM, REM. Yes, okay. All right, we don't need to look at that because that's obvious. That is obvious. Okay, so go back to this. And additional separated title and description control labels in the icon box and icon image widgets. Separated title and description controls. I thought we already had that. All right, let me get rid of this. Go here, add a box. What are we going to add? An image widget, an image icon. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. Image box. Yes, image box. Okay. And I've already forgotten what we were talking about. Title and description control. Okay. Oops, sorry. Boop, home. Title and description controls. Okay, there's the content. Spacing, CSS filters. Okay, here's the description. You can change the color, the typography, and the text shadow. We have text stroke. That's nice. But you're going to have to get a very big font in order to do that. I think we already had that. Typography. Yep, we can change the typography and all the weight and the height and all that good stuff. I think that's what they added. Yep, and then if we go to that is the text, there's the description. Typography, yep, now we have, we may have already had this, I don't know. Letter spacing, possibly. But I don't think we did. Oops, hold on. Okay, I've lost some people, and that's okay. All right, what do we get? Tweak. Added units to container width widgets gaps in site settings. Okay, added units to container width and widgets gap in site settings. All right, let's go look at that. Let's go to site settings. Site settings. And layout maybe? Content width. I'm sorry, what are we looking at? Y'all have massive squirrel syndrome. Container width and widgets gap. Container width. Ah, yep, there we go. Container width and gap. Yep, we have REMs, EMs, and all of that. Very nice, very nice. Added units for word spacing control in text path widget. That is not one that I use very often. So, oh, I have to update. Okay. To go out of the site settings and then go back to the page. Okay. So the text on a path. Text path. This is not one that I use. Okay. So we're going to go circle, and we're going to go to style. Oops, we're going to go small. All right. I'm having fun with this because I don't normally usually play with this. Okay. And text direction, okay, style. There is a way, rotate. Yeah, that's rotation. Typography, text, word spacing. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Starting point. Nope, that's not what I want. There was a way, boys and girls, and I have saved it somewhere, in which I've made it a complete circle, and I forgot how to do it. I think you have to add more text, is basically what it is. Add more text. here. Okay. And then if we go to style and text and typography and we play with the word spacing, that's not working. Letter spacing. Woo! There it is. There we go. And if I go back to the content and add a, there you go. You have text in a complete circle. Isn't that pretty? Let's go custom. Oh, path type. Okay, yeah, gotcha. All right. Let's go back there. And so I just wanted to know, you can do this. You can put text on a path and make it go in a complete circle. You just have to add lots of words and add word spacing. You take the word spacing off, make the word spacing go there, and then you go into the typography and you change the letter spacing here to get it bigger. But the word spacing does not work for some, because it's M. Let's go back to pixels, see if that works. Nope. Word spacing does not work in the typography of a text path. And maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? But yes, you can put text in a complete path. Right there. So what was the thing we were looking at? I was playing and I wasn't paying attention. Units for word spacing control. Word spacing control. Well, that's all well and good that you put the word spacing in there, but it doesn't work. Whether it's in pixels, it doesn't work at all. So that may be an issue, that may be a bug, I don't know. But whatever they did, word spacing no longer works. Yeah. Letter spacing works. Woo. Yep. But word spacing is broken. Somebody might want to send Elementor a message in the bug, because the only way I can get word spacing to work is here. This word spacing. And maybe they were saying that word spacing, not in the typography, but here. Woo, look out. That's EM. Let's go back to pixels. -6. There we go. Maybe that's what they were talking about. But the typography word spacing does not work. It obviously has a new setting. Okay, good to know. Note to self. Extracted stretch section on having a more generic stretch element. That's about as generic as you can get. Extracted the stretch section handler, so they extracted it to a more generic stretch element. All right, so let's get rid of this, and let's go in here, and let's go in there, and let's add a container, and let's duplicate it, 2, 3, But we need to make this, right-click, edit the container, and we're going to make a row. Everything's happy. Okay. So if I drop a heading in here and drop a button in there. Oh, see, you got to make this up and down. But you put it in the wrong one. Here we go. There we go. And let's just add a list. I'm just playing. I just am making no sense in between there. Okay. And if I decide to put a button in here, and duplicate this button. See, I'm trying to make the stretch thing happen for you, so just hold on a second. All right. And so we're going to add a background color, because we all need to know whether it's actually working or not. Background color, classic color. Azure. Okay, there we go. Now, if I right-click and edit this container, and I go to layout, and I say, okay, they've extracted it. Space evenly. That's not what I want. So where did the stretch go? Align item stretch. Okay, there's stretch. But see, it's as big as that item is. So hold on. Let's just have fun. Let me get a spacer here. Spacer. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this container is going up and down. There's the spacer. Okay. Make the spacer big. There we go. Now, the content of this container I want to stretch. Look, boys and girls, it's not working. I don't know what this stretch feature means. Align, stretch. I can say space evenly. I can say space around. I can say space between. So I don't know what this align item stretch is doing. Because obviously it means horizontal. Align items. I don't know what they meant by this. Stretch section handler. The section. Okay, so that's not a container. That is a section. So that doesn't pertain to containers. Okay, let's move on. Refactored show and hide tab content callbacks. Oh, Lord. What does this mean? Refactored show and hide tab callbacks to be more generic in tabs widget. Okay, so we're just going to go to the tabs widget. All right, so let's add a section and we'll go to our container and we'll go to the tabs. Let's search for it, T-A-B-S. Oops, tab-O, tabs. Okay, here's the tabs. And what did they say again? Because squirrel syndrome is really big. Refactored show and hide tab content callbacks. Okay, I'm thinking that refactored and content callbacks. Callback, what does that mean? JavaScript? That's over my head, so we're going to move on. All right. Okay, minimum required WordPress is 5.9. Good to know. Okay, separated overview dashboard function to multifunction WordPress dashboard. What? Separated overview dashboard function to multiple functions in WordPress dashboard. Don't know what that means. Added thumbnail to most recent installed kit. Okay, that's good. Transition duration control to text hover color in icon list widget. Awesome. Transition duration. They need to add that everywhere. Callback is JS. Thank you, George. Yes, I assumed that because what little to no non-existent JavaScript I know, callback. That means JavaScript, yes. Okay, transition duration for the icon list widget. Can I say this? Elementor, please add transition duration control to everything. Everything that has a hover effect so that we can control that. But right now we're talking about the icon list widget. So let's go back to the home, get rid of the tab, and we're going to drag and drop the icon list widget because it's a favorite of mine. Okay, so if we go to Style and we go to Icon, where is the hover? Look, 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 transition duration. It's in seconds. All right, let's go. I'm just going to be cute and funny. I'm going to say 1. And I want the size to be, okay, this is normal state. Okay, this is normal state. Okay, so we're going to go 15. And on hover, icon, on the hover. 1 second, size. Okay. Have I selected hover? I've selected it. Normal. Okay. We're going to hit update. Something about this says it's not working. Okay, let's go preview the page. Boop. No, it's not. Oh, because ding dong, you didn't put a link on it. You got to put a link on it. You got to put a link on it. There we go. Text link. There we go. Nothing. Let's just put nothing on these. The hashtag pound symbol is nothing. All right. Oh, look, it's not moving. Okay. Well, maybe it'll work if we go back to the style and go to the icon and go to the hover. Yep. Okay, so normal is 17. Hover. Remember, boys and girls, you have to put the link on first before you come back and try to change the transition duration time. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Go back to 17. Okay. Am I in the normal? That's normal. This is hover. This is the hover state. Why does this not look like it's working, boys and girls? Am I missing something? This is normal. We have a bug, boys and girls. We have a bug. We have a bug. I'm in the normal state. I want the normal color to be teal. And the hover color, I want to be this green color or brown color, whatever. Okay. All right. If we go back to normal, teal, size 24, hover, 24. We're in the hover state. We know, yes. And I'm going to make it bigger. If I go back to normal, it should not be 43 because I am in the hover state. Let's go back to normal. We have a bug, boys and girls. We have a bug. Yes, we do. Because if I go update the page and I check and hard refresh, we have the color, but we don't have the size. Okay, that is a bug. Can everybody agree that that's a bug? That we should be able to separate the icon size. Okay, let's go normal. Gap. Hover. Yeah. Would you say that's a bug? Or would you say that's not a bug? I would say I would want some of those things separated from normal to hover state. Normal to hover state. Let's go 2 seconds. Update. Wouldn't you want those things separated? You know, and like hover over it and have the text move just a little to the left or the right? Or the icon to dip down or move to the left or right? I would say that's a bug. Because I would want, because it's in any other widget. Okay, let's just go to the button, please. I'm just testing something here. In the button widget, edit container, sorry, I have to do this, margin, top, 50. Okay, give us some space. In the hover state, I'm going to right click and edit that button. And if we go to style, we have a text shadow. See, we have normal state, normal, and hover. Hover animation, none. Normal text color. Okay, here we go. Normal text color is going to be white. All right. In hover state, we're going to change the text color to teal. When I hover over it, it changes. So if I go to the normal state, okay, it's just not a feature. All right, so what am I trying to do? I'm trying to make, see, there's no transition of availability. Normal, hover. Hover animation. Background type, color. I can't change the, okay, topography, hold on. We're in the normal state. Just hold on. Size, pixels, 20. Okay, there's that. Okay. Now if I go to hover and I change the topography to 22 or 40, 2000, oh no, help us all. 40. Okay, and if I go back to normal again, You would think that that would be a thing in the normal state and in the hover state. That maybe you want the text to be bigger, but the grow is what it is. The whole thing grows. But maybe, oh, hey, sorry about that, boys and girls. I have this new microphone and it's, yeah, I just hit the arm. So if you heard a thunderous boom, I apologize. Okay. I gotta go over it. Now I gotta go under it. Okay. So at any rate, some things are interesting and some things display normal hover in the, okay, so here we go, back to the tabs again. We're going back to the tabs. Here we go. Okay, get rid of this and get rid of this. Let's just get rid of it all. We're going to the tabs because there's something about the tab state. All right, go to the widgets and the tabs, T-A-B-S. If you could spell it right, tab. Z. Okay. So there is something about the normal, hover, and active. There we go. Normal. Background type. We want a color. We want it this color. Okay. All right. What if I want the active color to be that same color? Oops, go back here. And I want the, that's the active color. Yeah, see, active is where it's at. There we go. And then there's the hover color. Okay, so we all have control of that now. Good. Okay, let's move on. Added additional size units and custom units in all elements. Good. Added remove current kit alert before applying a new kit in important import process. That's good to know. Removed redundant default units in various elements. Okay. Swiper, that's JavaScript, doesn't pertain to me. Save as default feature merged into version. Okay. Padded is, okay, save as default. If nobody understands what save as default for is, whoop, save as default. Let's go back here. So let's say I want, every time I drop a tab widget on this page, okay, so let me just go back to tabs. Let's go tabs. Yep. And we'll drag and drop another tab on the page. Okay, so this is the default color for a tab widget. And let's say I don't want those colors anymore. I want these colors to be the default colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this tab widget. Ooh. They don't have it here. Okay, hold on. Let's do it with button. They must not have added it to the button. Oops, I don't want to go in there. Okay, style. Let's change the button. The button, text color, background type, color. Here we go. Let's say this is my website colors. And every time I want to drop a button on the page, I want it to be that teal color. All right. Now, just before we do this, I'm going to add another button to the page. And it's going to be the dark gray. Okay. So if I come here and I right click and I say save as default. Okay. Notice that save as default is here, but it's not here. It's not in the, they haven't really incorporated it because it's not there in all widgets. What did it say? Save default feature merged into version. All right. All right. It was merged, but only some items have it. So we're going to go to the teal button. We're going to right click. We're going to say save as default. All right. Default settings are changed. I'm going to hit update on the page, save the page. I'm going to delete these two items. And I'm going to go into the button and I'm going to drag and drop it. If you think it's going to be gray, no, it's going to be teal. And you're like, oh, but the client said they wanted it a darker teal. Oh, no worries, no worries. That's the wrong color. We just go Edit button, go to Style, and let's say the client wanted it a darker teal, right about there. Yep, that's good. Okay, so now we'll just right-click, Save as Default, and then when we drag a button on there, it's going to be the same color. Boop, it's the new default. So there you go. That's how the Save as Default works. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop the button in there, and I'm going to go Style and change the color to a lighter gray so that I can override it at some other time. And I'm going to save that back to the default. Okay, there we go. So I'm not freaking out every time I drop in a button. It's some other weird color. Oh, righty then. Okay. George, you said, do you think they forgot to add it? I think they've got a lot on their plate, is what I think. They have a lot on their plate, and they just can't get things in there fast enough. People are screaming that there's not enough updates, and now there's so many that people are making their heads spin. So let's go back to here. Fix. Padding is set to text span instead of icon in the less widget. Okay, very good, very good. I saw that. Very good. Fixed. Save as default functionality breaks image carousel and loop carousel widgets in various scenarios. Okay, so they fixed that. Content styling controls are not targeting the right container and tabs widget. They fixed that. Containers are still editable in editor preview mode. Okay. And choose image controls missing. Okay, very good. I mean, who's using Safari to build their pages anyway? That should not even be a thing. But some people are, and if you're having problems, switch to Chrome. Switch to Chrome and all your problems will go away. Alrighty, boys and girls, it has been almost 2 hours that I have been here on this chat session, which is a pretty long one, because the longer I stay, the more people watch me, which is great. So I'm just going to do a recap. So I have installed the Code Snippets plugin from the WordPress library of plugins. And in the Code Snippets plugin, I added a new snippet called Change WordPress UI Panel. And in that, I'm going to hit Edit. In this code right here, which I will add after this show is over, probably in the next 5 minutes, this code right here is a PHP code that will override the Widget Panel UI, because some of us have lost our minds, which would include myself. Let me go back to the snippets, and I'm going to turn off this widget right here. There's no save button, okay? I'm going to go back home. I'm going to hit update on this page. Okay, I'm going to do a hard refresh, which is a Command-Shift-R, and show you what the Widget Panel UI looks like, okay? It looks like this hideous monstrosity mess of eye strain that can't see the buttons unless you hover over them. There is no contrast. So do you want contrast back? Oh, but yes, you do. So we go back and we change the Widget Panel UI, turn that back on. Then we go back to the home page and we hit a hard refresh, Command-Shift-R, Control-Shift-R on Windows. And I have overridden and gotten us back to the point where this looks okay. If you are dancing in your underwear and you want that to happen, then this is for you. The Snippets plugin, excuse me, I'm losing my voice because I'm so excited, so very excited, that we can now change the Widget Panel UI to look like it used to be. like it used to be. So I will let you know that that's how you do it. And here's the code. I'll just hold this right here if you decide you want to do a screen capture. And so that you can do that. But otherwise, if you want to wait, if you don't want to wait, do a screen capture. Otherwise, I'll post it in the bottom of this video in the comments so that you can make your widget panel UI look like it used to. So that is all I've got today, because y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go because my voice, I'm losing my voice. Losing my voice. So it has been fun. Yes, it has. It's been fun. We've learned a lot of things about the updates that Elementor has done. So y'all have fun. Be good. Have a happy Easter. And I will see y'all again, teaching you something, chatting about the Elementor updates that make us crazy, and building something. The build-its are going to come back. So y'all be good. Bye now. I got to hit the right button.